We all watched as she walked into that hall. I thought we were dead. It was one of the most unforgettable days of my life. No one went to the king without being called, not even the queen. And yet there she was, walking straight toward him. If the king didn't lift his scepter, she would be dragged out and killed. Just like that. No argument, no mercy. I saw the king's face when he noticed her. For a moment, he didn't move. I held my breath. Then, he lifted the scepter. Queen Esther took a step closer and touched the tip of it, just like she was supposed to. She was calm, but I saw how her fingers trembled. The king asked what she wanted. She smiled like she wasn't afraid at all and said, "Come to a feast I've prepared. Just you and Haman." That night I served them at the banquet. They laughed, they ate, but Esther sat there, quiet, waiting. The king asked again what she wanted. Instead of answering, she invited them to another feast the next night. Haman left looking pleased with himself, but later I heard whispers. He was building something. Gallows, a place to hang Mordecai, the queen's uncle, the man who had raised her. He thought he had won. He didn't know what was coming. At the second feast, when the king asked again, Esther finally spoke. "Spare my life and my people's lives." The room went silent. The king asked who would dare hurt her. She turned and pointed, right at Haman. His face went pale. The king's anger was like fire. Haman begged for mercy, but it was too late. The king ordered him to be hanged on the same gallows he had built for Mordecai. The next day, the king wrote a new decree. The Jews could fight back, and we did. We lived, because Queen Esther had the courage to speak. Esther didn't have power. She didn't have an army. She had fear, just like anyone else. But she also had a choice, to stay silent and stay safe, or to speak up and risk everything for others. She spoke, and because she did, an entire people were saved. Sometimes doing the right thing feels terrifying. Sometimes standing up for others means putting yourself in danger. But silence doesn't save anyone. Fear doesn't fix anything. Courage does. Even when the odds are against you, even when you feel small, your voice, your choices can change everything.